I first started getting into art because of my wife, and she started exposing me to more artwork by saying, why don't you Godzillify this? I would start seeing monsters in just about every piece of artwork, where I would take Godzilla, put him in Monet's Impressionable Sunrise or Van Gogh's Starry Night, and from there I would start building on it to where I would put him in the Civil War pictures and prints. Godzilla is important to me because he is not just a childhood friend, a Saturday afternoon matinee remembering my childhood. It's an icon lasting 60 years, a protest film against nuclear power. To take this icon that was birthed in 2 flashes of light during a time of war and horrific devastation, he became my art tool. Some artists, they use spray cans, they use brushes. I use Godzilla figures as my brush. I look at these toys and I don't just see plastic or a monster. I see personality. And so each one of these figures becomes a piece of artwork that I have to put in another piece of artwork. The process for me is to take a figure and I'll look at it and I'll keep that image in the back of my mind. And then later on, I'll see another piece of that puzzle where it might be a painting or it might be a street corner. And then I'll put those 2 pieces together in my mind and I'll go and take some photographs, take them onto my computer and manipulate them through digital means, say like Photoshop. Then I'll play around with it for a little bit, and sometimes the process may take 5 minutes, sometimes the process may take 3 months. But it's basically just how enthusiastic I am about the idea that's in my head. It's not just that I'm creating something, it's literally like giving birth. And eventually that child of a picture will be there right in front of me and I'll display it out for the world to see. As far as what kind of artist I am, some people would probably call me a street or fringe artist, and I kind of find that offensive because just because I'm using unconventional means and contemporary means does not make me any less of an artist. I am an artist. I just happen to use digital means. You have this creature that it may be of a bygone era, but he keeps coming back and people are going to keep telling stories. They may not be Godzilla fans, but they will be enraptured by my enthusiasm. I identify with Godzilla as the monster of my childhood, my childhood friend. And so they'll look at that and they'll think, this is something different. Artwork speaks to me. And it may not just be Godzilla art, it could be any artwork. They'll put that in their home and they'll be able to tell people about it. And it'll cover up that empty space and it becomes part of their home. It's not just stuck to their wall, it is the wall. Art has changed my life because I have so much creative enthusiasm and not really a whole lot of ways to express it other than, oh my God, you like Godzilla, I like Godzilla. I never thought about for a second where I would be going. It was just get to the next project, what do I do now? I've made so many transformations and made so many great strides. Failures along the way, but I learned from those failures. I want to show people that Godzilla isn't as art, Godzilla is art. Godzilla infected me with his enthusiasm, so now I'm infecting other people with that enthusiasm. This is just my enthusiasm made art.